So what has it been like spending a few days around Coach Cal? I know you want to kind of get to know him while you're out here. What has it been like so far?
Oh, it's been good. I'm having a lot of fun. First of all, playing basketball, and then getting to know Coach Cal, on and off the floor. So it's been good.
What do you take from it so far? I mean, I know you know him a little bit, but what have you gotten out of just being around him as a coach so far?
You get to see how how he coaches his players. I've seen him pull a couple of his own players aside that are going there this spring or this fall. So you just get to see how he coaches his players.
What do you, and how is that to you? What does that look like to you?
He's very detailed. He goes into detail on what he's saying, and I think everything he says is for a reason, is for a purpose to help them get better.
What did he say to you personally, kind of going into this? Obviously, it's a unique situation. 3 of the guys are already going to play for him. A handful of you guys are guys that he's recruiting. I mean, in that situation, what was sort of his words to you coming into this thing?
He just told me that he's not on the committee to pick the team, but he just said come in and play hard and just show your game.
What do you want to show him as a guy that is, obviously there's an element of, while he wants to impress you, I'm sure you want to impress him as well. What do you hope to show Cal?
That if I were to go to Kentucky, I think I could carry the torch and whatever point guard I come after.
What you mentioned that, is that the big draw for you when you consider Kentucky and the advantages and weigh the pros and cons?
I think the pros would probably have to be all the players that have been in my situation. Talking about all the point guards that have come out of Kentucky. The cons, I don't really think there's too many cons. When you talk about Kentucky, it's a really great thing.
It sounds like you're getting a little closer in your process. Where are you in sort of the whole recruitment right now?
I'm gonna take my visits probably around the corner pretty soon, and then I'll probably make my decision before high school basketball.
So before the fall, I guess?
Yeah.
And where are you definitely visiting?
Plan to visit all 4. That's my plan.
And those 4 are?
Kansas, Miami, Maryland, Kentucky.
What about the other 3? I mean, Bill Self is here right now. I think Miami has coaches here. I think Maryland may also. Obviously, we want to keep an eye on you while you're out here with Cal.
Yeah.
What stands out about those other 3 schools?
I think Kansas, their player development, what they did like with Frank Mason, who went from a school around my area, Towson, and then he ends up winning National Player of the Year, which is really cool. And Miami, their tradition, what they've done with DMV players like myself. And then Maryland's always going to have advantage because they're close to home. And if I were to go there, my family would be able to see me play.
A lot of folks think Kentucky might be your clear leader, at least right now, going into the visits. Is that fair to say? Going into visits?
I think what they've done with their players, I think that does give them an advantage. But every school has their advantages.
So are they current number 1 or no on the list?
I won't say.
I
won't give it a top 4. I won't get that.
Okay. Well, you mentioned the guard sort of history at Kentucky, and you said carry that torch potentially. What does that do for you when you look at, okay, this coach has coached, number 1 picks, first, lottery picks at that position year after year after year?
Oh, you said what does that mean to me?
Yeah, when you're sort of weighing what that, the significance of that, I guess.
Yeah, I think it really means everything, because you don't want to go somewhere where the players haven't been successful in the same position. You want to go somewhere where they've been successful. So I think that means a lot.
Are there any of those Calipari point guards that you feel like you're similar to, or that he's even mentioned maybe that you remind him of?
I think he says I'll be my own different type of player if I were to go there, but I just try to take all those players and incorporate in my own game to be the best player I can.
Which of that long line of Kentucky point guards, who's your favorite to watch, the most fun?
Watching De'Aaron last year was pretty fun, just because we're so close in age. I think that was pretty cool to watch him be successful.
When you look at the 3 Kentucky guys, I don't know how much you've really been able to hone in on them, but you've seen them a little bit out here. What stands out? What do you think about the guys that are already going to Kentucky?
Well, I mean, you can tell their bodies matured going from high school and then going to college for I guess a couple weeks. And they really know the game, so that's been a big part.
Seems like Kevin Knox is a guy that's turning a bunch of heads here. Looks like maybe one of the best guys here. What do you think of his game?
Yeah, I actually got to play with Kevin last year on U17, so he's gotten better, and it's really cool to see.
What will be sort of your mentality over the next? Say you make this team and you get to go to Egypt. What will be sort of your approach to that? To what you want to get out of it?
Really just getting better each and every day. That's been my main goal ever since I've been kind of on the stage, is just to get better and just keep working towards my goals.
Do you have any sense that Cal treats any of the guys he's recruiting here any different than the rest of the group?
Maybe. I couldn't say that for sure because I don't get to see him with everybody else, but maybe.
Are you getting plenty of attention? I mean, is he making sure to sort of let you know that he's here?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I get to talk to him every now and then, so that's really cool too.
What does he say about your game? What does he want to see? You know, what are the areas he wants to see you get better in?
Just pushing the ball, you know, being a leader, talking, you know, all the things that a good point guard needs to be great.
What would you say your number one strength? What are you, like today, if you went to college today, what would be the one way you'd be able to help the team?
I think my shooting would be the one thing I could bring to a college team right now, and playmaking.
You consider yourself a shooter's point guard?
I'd probably say all around, because you know I can defend. I'm a pretty good leader. I think I've talked before, so I think all around is pretty much my game. I won't say my game is a shooter.
Another top guy in this class that's trying out here with you, a Kentucky recruit, Bowl. His game's really taken off. What do you see from him?
I don't know Bobo too much, and I didn't get to see him before this, so I don't really know him. But from what I see, you know, his length is a problem for anybody. So that's been big to see.